it's Esme, and yes, today has finally come. Today's going to be the first ever time of me clipping Joey. Now I know that at Joey's previous home he was clipped before, so he should be fine, but sometimes when I do groom him he can be a little bit wriggly, he can get a little bit bored if it takes a little bit too long, so hopefully everything goes smoothly today. So I've got everything set up, the yard is all tidy and clean, got the clippers ready, also got a haylage net out for him to try and keep him distracted and happy while I'm clipping him, because at the moment he has gotten so hairy. It's long overdue, because every time I ride him now he comes out so sweaty, so it'll make him nice and comfy, so when I do ride him he doesn't overheat. So yeah, let's go and grab the boy. Alright, so I've got Joey's head collar. I thought I'd go for the peacock green today. I've also got a handful of mints and treats and things to, you know, start off the day positive. Hopefully it stays that way and it's not a disaster, but we'll see what happens. Good boy. Muddy mud. Oh, move your nose. There we go. Come on. Good man. Good boy. Alright, so we now have a naked Joey. He has actually got a few little dapples and things coming through, which looks so cute. So I'm actually really excited to see what colour he's going to be once I've clipped him. He might be lighter underneath, he might be darker. Let me know what colour you think he's going to be in the comments below, if you think he's going to get lighter or darker once I've clipped him. I'm not sure, because obviously some of the dapples could come through a little bit more once I've clipped him, or he could just be darker because obviously he has sort of black skin, or like a darker grey kind of skin. That's why they're called grey horses. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. His face hasn't actually changed too much since we've got him. He's got a little bit lighter, but I'd say he's not too different looking at photos when we first got him. So he is very woolly and hairy at the moment. I actually plaited his mane over the other day, so it's actually staying to the right for once, which is good. I'm gonna leave the plaits in just because when I am clipping him, I don't want him to suddenly move and me just like take a chunk of mane off, because that would not be good. Also, his mane is very frizzy, likes to go in all directions, so it's just a lot nicer with it being plaited over. So yeah, let's give him a bit of a clean up. He's actually pretty clean at the moment, so we're ready for clipping. Just need to brush off a few areas that he's got a little bit dirty and dusty in the field. But yeah, I think it's ready for clipping. Hey Joey, good boy. Cool, you're really going for that haylage. Alright, so I've just taken my body warmer off because the sun's suddenly come out. I've got quite warm, so I can take it off. But with Joey here, with a thick winter coat, if he gets warm, we can't really do anything about it. So that is one of the main reasons why we're going to be clipping him. So sometimes even if he's just out in the field naked, he can get really warm. We've had quite a mild autumn. Also, obviously, when I ride him, he gets quite sweaty. So that's the reason why we rug horses. So if he does get chillier and he's clipped, we can put that on, make sure he's warm. So it just means that we're flexible with making sure that he's as comfortable temperature as possible. So yeah, let's get rid of this winter coat. Hey, you're so fluffy, fluffy boy. All right, Joey, it's gonna make a bit of a noisy noise. Good boy. Well done. Alright, so he's passed the noise test. He was a little bit wiggly, just because like he's like that when I groom him. He just likes to move around a bit. He's just a bit of a baby. Doesn't like to stand too still for too long. But I think when I first start clipping him, I'm actually going to do his tummy first, just because if he does suddenly decide, oh no, I don't like this, I don't want you to clip me, then nobody will see it as much because it will be under his stomach. So I'm just gonna do some stroking here so he gets used to the feeling of something being there, so he knows that I'm here, and then I think we'll just go straight in and see what happens. Okay, good boy. Good boy, you're okay. Well done. Oh my gosh, you can see how thick his winter coat was. What a good boy. boy, Joey. Is that a bit tickly, hey? Oh my gosh, I think he is lighter underneath. I'm not sure though. I think he is lighter. Oh no, Joey, you're getting lighter. Okay, so now I know that he's fine with this side. I'm actually going to go on to the other side because some horses can be a little bit nervy with having it done on one side compared to the other. Like, he might be fine here, but if I go on the other side, he might be like, whoa, where are you going with them clippers? So we'll go and see if he's fine with that. And then if not, we'll carry on and hopefully get this done in a jiffy. Good boy. Good boy. Boy. You're okay, I'm just clipping you, hey? Oh, is it sensitive? Oh wow, look at that! He's so much lighter underneath. You're so shiny as well, Joey, wow. Very smart. Good boy. Good man. Okay. I'll go and get Mickey. Alright, so Joey got a little bit fidgety, so I thought I'd get Mickey here and he can be sort of the emotional support animal. So he's going to be here watching, cheering Joey on, because Joey can also sometimes get a little bit nervous if he can't see any other horses. So I thought that with Mickey here, he'd be a little bit more relaxed and comfortable. We can try and get the clipping job done as quickly as possible and him be as happy as possible. And you, mister, are very dirty, aren't you? You've got it all over your face and your eyes. Where did this mud come from, hey? Good boy. Good boy, well done. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Alright, so with Joey, what we found out is that regular breaks he's pretty good with, so I'll do a little bit. Obviously with horses, if you want the clip to look nicer, you do one big long stroke, but with him, he's not the biggest fan of that, so I'll just do like a little stripe, then I'll give him a little pat, and then I'll just do another one, and then we'll have little breaks like these where I just turn the clippers off, and he's doing a really good job for a baby horse. He's doing well, and oh my goodness, he feels just so soft and silky. He has such a lovely shiny coat, hey? Okay, let's go. Alright guys, we're about halfway on both sides, as you can see. We're having another little Joey break. Just let him calm down, have a little break from the clippers, but he's been so good so far. All he does is he just has a little wiggle and just like, it's like, I'm gonna put my butt over here, or I'm gonna put my butt over here, but he's very happy having his haylage at the moment. I've decided that for today I'm gonna leave his head on, so I'm not gonna clip his face or anything, and also his legs as well, just because they're not too hairy. And you know, he is a horse that's turned out during the day, just to protect him a little bit more from the elements, because obviously we can't put a rug on his face or on his legs, but we can on his neck and body, which is what we'll be clipping him. I started off because I was a little bit anxious. I started off kind of doing a blanket clip, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start just clipping all the places for a blanket clip, and if halfway through he goes, nah, don't want to do it anymore, at least he's got some sort of a standard clip. Halfway through I was like, you know what, let's go for it, we're doing a full clip, because I was going to do a full clip anyway, but it's just in case he decided he didn't want any more clipping. So I kind of went for it. He's got a big patch here that is now missing, So it looks like we're gonna have to do a full clip or he's gonna look ridiculous. I've also just added a little patch here that I'm gonna be leaving. I've sort of started doing the outline for it because obviously this is where the saddle goes, so it'll give him a little bit more protection. Hopefully I can neaten this up later and he's not too wriggly, because that's what I'm worried about, that I'm gonna be doing like a really important bit such as here where his neck is, and then suddenly he's gonna move, it's gonna be like, oop, off goes half his mane, but no, should be fine. Good boy. Alright guys, I think we're going to finish today because it's starting to get a little bit darker now. Joey has been super patient. Obviously this is the first time I've clipped him. I wanted to make a good and positive experience, so we don't want to push it too much. There are some places that I definitely need to neaten up, so I'll probably carry on the vlog tomorrow when I do that. Also the clippers need more charge because we've been here for quite a while. But anyway, oh, he's very much enjoying that haylage net. Anyway, his colour is kind of like, he had like dapples coming through. Obviously you can see like a few there, but it's kind of as if it's all sort of blended together. It looks more blended now he's been clipped. Also he has some super cute little white spots there, which I just think are adorable. So it's so funny how just clipping him, he looks like a totally different horse, like his coat pattern and colour and things. But anyway, I will be back with you guys hopefully tomorrow when we're gonna neaten this chap up and make him look a little bit better. Good boy. Alright guys, it's now day 2, it's the next day. We're going to finish off this guy. He's just feeling so soft and silky. He's such a gorgeous colour underneath, although it's lighter and going to be more difficult to clean. Still does look very pretty. He's like a nice silvery colour now rather than an irony colour, because in the summer he goes like slightly brown, I think from the like sun bleaching. But anyway, I really need to neaten up this bit because I actually rode him this morning and this is way too far back. It needs to be more here. So I'll neaten that up. And then if I take you to the back, you'll kind of, Casper, oh, he's playing with the hose pipe. You'll be able to see here this beautiful monstrosity where yesterday Joey just had enough, the clippers are running out of charge, and we've ended up with this. So hopefully today I will be making this look a lot better because you've got a bit of a patchy bottom at the moment, Joey. It's not a good look. So I'm currently just brushing off all of the loose bits. Obviously there's a little patch there I need to go over again, but just so I can actually brush off all the loose hair and actually see where the patchy bits are. But he's looking so much better, guys. He's also a lot more calm today. I think he's just got a little bit more used to the clippers. He's less wriggly and not moving around as much. He's again happy with his haylage net. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. Give it a little wash off afterwards and he'll be sparkling. Also, since he's been clipped, you can really see that muscle definition and how much he's bulked out and got that peachy butt now since I've started working with him, and we've been doing a lot of hard flat work to just get him stronger so he can hopefully jump bigger. But look at his butt. Looks so good. You've really muscled up, Joey. Alright, so lastly I'm just going to neaten up his mane. You can see this is how much has grown since I last did it. Again, I will be using scissors because he isn't a fan of having it pulled. Like, I could pull it, but it's just so much easier using scissors. I've got a special technique so it looks natural, because I know using scissors in the horse world on your horse's mane is a big no-no, but trust me guys, it's one of those things, so you've got to trust the process. Obviously it's not too wild and long at the moment, so I don't want to make it too short. So I'm just going to probably take like just that much off, like not too much, because you can't stick the hair back on, but you can always cut more off afterwards if you do it not enough. So I'm just going to fix his bridle path. I think that's all of the bridle path. Cool. And just chop that off, because that's where obviously his bridle goes. Or head collar in this case, whatever he's wearing. There we go, that's got all over him. Some people don't like them, some people do. He's just had one before I got him, so I've just always had it. Also, when I first got him, his mane is less going all over the place, but I don't know why, but this bit just always wanted to be part of his forelock when it's not. So luckily that stayed over now, but I hope he doesn't move too much, because if not, it's not gonna be good. No moving. Might need to take the haylage away for this when I do the straightening. All right, so Joey is now finished. He's been clipped, he feels silky smooth. The mane, I always say, is a process. You can't do a mane in one day, well, the method I use. It's not too bad. The thing is, Joey's mane is so frizzy and likes to go in different directions that although it doesn't look completely perfectly straight, it likes to go sticky uppy in places and things. So I'll probably give him a wash his mane in a few days time and make that a little bit more straight, but you know what, it's not too bad. I tried to give it more of a natural look doing the little scissor method like that, but it's better than it was before. So now I'm actually going to hot wash him, so this will pick up all the little bits of dust and little bits of hair that's stuck to him and just make sure that he's not sort of itchy afterwards. Also, it's really good because it gives back some of the oils in his coat that he might have lost from me clipping him, so he'll feel nice and silky and smooth. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Also warm him up a little bit because obviously he is now naked. So yeah, let's get washing. Hey Joey. Good boy. He's looking so shiny. Good boy. Added that oil back into your coat with your oily hot wash. Just drying you off. Oh, he's so much easier to wash now he's been clipped. He'll be so much easier to groom as well because I can literally just wash him and he's pretty much dry. So good. Alright, so it's so funny because he looks a lot darker now. I've done the hot wash on him. Obviously he's like tiny bit wet, but he looks so dark and shiny and silky. He did look a lot lighter when I clipped him though, so that's sort of gone now. Hey, you look very smart, Joey. So I'm gonna rug him up, let him out in the field. He'll probably go and roll and get really dirty. That's why I didn't even bother brushing his legs. I decided not to clip his legs just because they're not really that hairy. And hello, you can see how, excuse me. You can see how dark his legs are compared to him on his like body and neck and things. Obviously you could see that a little bit more when I was clipping him before I hot washed him. But yeah, I'm gonna rug him up, let him out in the field. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video. If you're new or have not done so already, please like and subscribe, as it really does help me out and I really do appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Good man. You are such a good boy and you look so gorgeous. Yes.